Okay, welcome back. There is no game audio because I didn't have my microphone plugged in during any of this. So this is just like a quick recap. So the girls are at school and they're ready to age up. They both have an A. They've gotten all of their badges. They've completed all of their childhood aspirations. So there's nothing else to do except age up. So when they get home from school, we're going to go to the magic realm and get a familiar for Madeline. And then we're going to have a birthday party, just a little one with just the family. And we're also going to go shopping right now. It appears that we're going shopping for a house. And we're going to have a tiny home for vampire girls because they can't live in this outside commune situation. So here's me looking up vampire homes. Um, it took a while, but I found a couple of them, and then I trashed them up a little bit so that Griffin and Alexa could also live there. But they're just going to be outdoor living for Griffin and Alexa. Their life is a camping experience. So I'm just going to come back after I find their houses. Here's the one that I decided to get, the Vampire Tiny Home. It's a mausoleum and it has a graveyard outside. It only has one bedroom and it's two coffins. But Alexa and Griffin just have a camper in the backyard behind the fence. So they're fine. They'll be fine. And the girls can sleep in coffins, I guess. They've never done that before. They're used to a tent, but, times are changing. But it's really cute. And I tried to make a basement and then delete the floor and tried to count that as not tiles, but it didn't. The game caught me. There's probably something I was doing wrong. Okay, so now we're back, and I placed the house in Forgotten Hollow, and then we'll go to the Glimmerbrook, get the familiar. The girls are almost home from school. Then we'll age them up when we get back, and then we'll move into the new house. There's so much to do. It'd help if I unpause the game. Okay, so the girls are home, and then we're just about to travel. Griffin's taking a nap, but he can wake up. He'll wake up when they drag him with. I mean, it should just be a girls' shopping trip because I think he's going to be useless, but he's coming along anyway because we said he was. So we'll just have to wait till they go there. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Elsa must be nearby, but she's not coming with. Traveling to Glimmerbrook. So you just go there, and then you go there. Okay, so they're at the lot that's the closest to the portal, and now they have to go to the portal, and I can never find the portal, but I'll get there. I promise. I always forget where it is. And then I have to follow the path. I can never find anything in video games. It's ridiculous. Every time they need to work out, I make them go to the gym in Willow Creek because I know where that one is. Okay, but here we go. We're finding it down the river. There it is. Okay, so now they're all going to travel to the magic realm together like a little happy family of crazy people. Here we are in Glimmerbrook, and now we have to go to, I can't think of the alley, what it's called. Spellcaster's Alley? Caster's Alley, that's what it's called. There's Simeon. And there's, what's his name? Morgan Ember. And then there's just some random other young adult Sims there. That girl from the university pack. I'm not sure, but everyone's just standing there at the portal because I have them paused. You seem to waste a lot of time going between these portals, so I always pause it, or I try to remember to pause it. I don't know. I'm changing their clothes because they don't need to wear their scout uniforms like 24/7. They're real proud of their highest scout ranking though. They should be. They should be proud, but they don't need to wear the scout uniforms constantly. This is like Madeline's last day with her Doctor Who t-shirt on because they don't have one for the teen size. Okay, then I can never find the portal for Caster's Alley either. But we get there. And then Griffin somehow doesn't want to go. Spoilers, sorry. Here's just the funny part where Griffin doesn't go through the portal. He's like on his phone. And then he reluctantly follows them. What a goofball. Okay, and then it's annoying how I can't do the camera angle. And then Isabella's just doing push-ups. I don't know why. She's silly. Just like strike up some conversation with somebody just for the heck of it. There was a lot of little devil like things coming out there. They were having like a mischievous interaction with their dad. Maybe because Isabel was tense, she was taking it out on everyone else. So Alexa's buying some stuff. It takes me a while to figure that out though. So we'll skip to the end. Okay, so she's buying a familiar. So she buys the Phoenix familiar and it's named Flambe. So they just keep the name because that's a pretty cute, funny name. Okay, so now we moved the familiar into Madeline's inventory and then we're binding it to her. Keep the name is Flambe, so I just keep that the same because it's kind of cute for a phoenix to be named Flambe. And then we're going to activate her familiar. Summon it, I mean. And then it comes in. Here I'm checking to see if Isabel can have that too, but she can't. She's just straight up a vampire, but I check anyway, because why not? Just in case, there might be a glitch, but there's not. So while Alexa's here, she also decides to buy a few other things. She buys her a wand and then some books so that she can study or whatever. I don't know. Just in case books and a wand. So that's what she does here. And then we'll head back home. Okay, so they're back home at the hybrid experiment lot. And it's birthday party time, and there's the phoenix named Flambe with Madeline. It's her spirit animal, familiar. So they're gonna pull this pink birthday cake out of the fridge from when they were toddlers, and it has not expired. And it looks like Alexa planned ahead and bought a bunch of plasma packs. I don't remember that, but she did it. So just because I don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen. That's for sure. I remember it now. She studied up on vampire lore so that she would be able to buy the plasma packs so the girls wouldn't need to. Oh, and I'm thinking that I forgot to take them out of the fridge before we sold it. Oh well, they didn't move yet, but the damage is already done. Okay, so Madeline aged up, and I'm making her spellcraft and sorcery aspiration. And she's sweet, or cheerful. So she's a quick learner, perfectionist, and cheerful. That sounds good. And then it explains that she's a spellcaster in the first paragraph. And then it talks about her being a vampire in the second paragraph. And now it's Isabella's turn to blow out the candle. Okay, here comes Isabella. She's going to be blowing out the candles and aging up into a complete, total vampire situation. She's so cute. Right, there she goes. Make her want to be a master vampire, I think, is what And then she's a kleptomaniac, active, and a master vampire. She's tense. Because why not be tense? Now she can't go outside in the sun. Good thing it's night. There's her vampire power chart. Madeline has the wizard one of this perk points chart, and Isabella has the vampire one, but they both have the vampire needs. So you can't see how much charge Madeline builds up when she does spells, so we'll have to be careful of that so she doesn't overload. Okay, it seems to be like, oh, I paused it. I don't know why I paused it, but we're going to take them into Create a Sim and change up their outfits and hairstyles and such. I think I buy her one of the perk points, the occult one. Like that last one. Occult student. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did. Hopefully that will help her. Here we're going to Create a Sim. Okay, so here we are in Create a Sim. Did Isabella kept her hair pink just for the fun of it? It looks like a wig, totally, that hair. Like it's such a big clump. But that's her everyday. No, that's her cold weather wear. And then her warm weather wear. No, her everyday is that. Formal, active, bedtime, swimming, party, warm weather, and cold weather. And then I couldn't really do her vampire form because I wasn't in full edit mode, so I couldn't give her teeth or anything. I just could fix up her makeup to look a little flashier. And then Madeline, sometimes it has that dark background behind it and sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Anyways, that's her cold weather, her warm weather, her swimming, party. Oh wait, take off her flip-flops. Her party wear. She's wearing a scarf and that vampire dress. It's very funny. It's like a Harry Potter scarf. And then bedtime, active wear, formal wear. She's like a pretty princess. And her daily wear, she's wearing her witch dress with the stars on it. She's so funny. And I gave her alpha hair because I wanted it to look more real. Okay, so we're coming back to the lot, and this is where we're just going to put everything into either inventory or sell it, and then move to the other lot, to the Vampire and Forgotten Hollow. So that's what's going to happen right now. I'm going to just come back after that's all done. Okay, I got everything out of the house. I did save the refrigerator. It's in their inventory, so all those plasma packs are in there. Now they're going to move to the vampire tiny home. They have enough money. I think they have like 13 or 14 extra. They sell their furniture. They even have more. And then they're furnished. So here we go. Going into the game. Okay, now there's not really any gameplay right now. I don't think. This is just a tour of the house, and then we'll have to start playing next time and start working on their aspirations and all of that in high school. But this is the house. There's a graveyard on the side. There's like a big fence around the whole thing. It's a tiny home, but it's like the medium-sized tiny home. Alexa and Griffin have that camper in the back, and then the public restroom. I don't know if they'll use it, but it's just in case because there's only one bathroom. So there's like 4 areas basically. There's like the office, TV, lounge area. There's a coffins room. The girls are just out there talking. And then there's the organ in the bathroom, and then I wedged in the kitchen stuff, like a fridge and a piece of counter. And then they have the chess table. I just figured they really didn't need they have the grill they can have outside and they have a campfire outside, but they don't really need a stove inside because Alexa just can make salads and the girls are just going to need to eat plasma packs. So no one really needs to cook anything, but if Griffin wants to cook some barbecue, he can do that outside. And then they won't burn the mausoleum down. So that's good. Everything like to avoid fire is also a good thing. You don't want to burn your vampires to death before they become super sims. Anyway, so that's their house. It's pretty cute. It looks like the shape of a cross. Kind of funny. I did have to extend the bathroom out like 2 squares over and notched it back 3 squares, so I changed the shape a little bit, and then I had to fix the roof. Next time we'll get started on some teen gameplay. Thanks for watching.